Update: Disneyland Paris has indefinitely delayed its planned April 2nd opening given the COVID-19 situation, which has deteriorated in France and across much of Europe. The park said it's optimistic on a speedy reopening and will keep its site updated. Meanwhile, patrons with tickets can change the date or ask for a refund. "We can't wait to welcome you back again," it said. Disneyland Paris announced the April 2nd date back January. The park closed last March when the pandemic hit, opened in July and closed again in October. It had originally planned to reopen in February. The announcement contrasts with much better news for Disney parks stateside, as flagship Disneyland in Anaheim will open in late April, Disney CEO Bob Chapek said this week, and Walt Disney World is booked solid this month. The virus is retreating and vaccinations rolling out relatively quickly in the US, but that's not the case in Europe, where countries from France and England to Italy and Germany have tightened restriction. Previously, Disneyland Paris announced Monday that its reopening would be delayed until at least April 2nd. The park, which closed for a second time on October 29, had planned to reopen on February 13. The park previously was closed from March to July 2020, reopened, and then closed down again in April 2020. The new start date will pertain, if conditions permit, according to the statement. The company then noted that in the current context our plans continue to evolve with the ebb and flow of the pandemic. France stood on the verge of 3 million infections on Monday, according to Johns Hopkins University. That makes it the sixth most infected country in the world. The country, which has seen just more than 70,000 deaths due to the pandemic, went under a 6 p.m. -6 curfew this weekend due to fears about the spread of B.1.17, the UK variant of the virus thought to be 50% more transmissible than the more common form of COVID-19. Film and TV no longer exempt from UK travel restrictions, meaning arrivals must now self-isolate for 10 days. In a statement posted to Twitter, the company wrote, "Due to the prevailing conditions in Europe, Disneyland Paris will not reopen on the 13th of February as initially planned. If conditions permit, we will reopen Disneyland Paris on the 2nd of April, 2021 and will welcome reservations from that date forward. Given the current context our plans continue to evolve, but please know that we will make every effort to provide updates as soon as it is possible." Theme parks have been among the very hardest hit entertainment segment in the pandemic era, along with movie theaters and live events. At Disney, Parks and Resorts has traditionally made up about a third of the company's revenue, with the division seeing sales fall 61% in fourth quarter 2020 from the year earlier.